Hello there and thanks for joining me. I'm digital artist Aaron Rutten, and in this video, I'll talk about what inspires me to make art. So these are going to be in no particular order, but let's go ahead and start with number one, which is life experience. The things I've experienced in life, the fun times I've had, the bad times I've had, things I've seen that I think are awesome, things I've experienced. All of these things that I either experience in the present or that I recall from memory influence my art and make me want to make art. That's really kind of the fuel for artists, is emotion and how you feel about things, because you're taking that and you're translating it into something that other people can then draw emotions out of. And so your good experiences people can feel good about when they look at your painting. Number two is nature. When I go outside, I'm constantly inspired. I look up at the sky and I see a cloud and I go, wow, I wish I could paint a cloud like that. Or I'll look at a tree and go, hey, I've never noticed that kind of tree before. I'm gonna paint that tree. Or I'll see a bird and I'll wanna paint that bird. When you go out in nature, you just feel great and you just get an overwhelming sense of wanting to take it all in and then turn it into a painting. At least it does for me. And so I think getting outside, getting out in the woods, going to the beach, going to the lake, whatever you have in your area that's a nice, secluded, natural place where you can go and have peace and quiet and animals and plants and get fresh air and all of that stuff, that's gonna inspire the heck out of you. Number three are current events. Sometimes I watch the news and something that's going on gives me an idea and I want to try to make some sort of painting that has a meaning or shows how I feel about something. Now I haven't done that quite as much lately because a lot of the art that I'm making is more still lifes and landscapes and demonstrations of things to teach people like you how to make art. But if you look back at my portfolio from before I started making a YouTube channel, there is a lot of stuff that's a little more political in nature and tries to convey more of a story or an opinion. The next source of inspiration for me is other people. Sometimes I'm inspired to make a portrait of somebody, or I want to make a painting of somebody's dog, or maybe somebody asks me to make a painting for them. And so that's lots of good motivation to make art. You have other people requesting it from you. That's going to make you feel good and it's going to make you want to make more art. There are lots of people who get their inspiration from a drink or a smoke or other kinds of substances.
Like this lady. She's an I'm only creative if I smoke smoker. She believes weed and only weed brings out the artist in her.
Would you like to hear some of my poetry?
Not really.
I'm not telling people to go out and do that. I'm just saying that a fresh point of view, a point of view that you can't normally obtain in a completely sober state, is a point of view that's very helpful for making art. And that's why you'll notice that a lot of the most famous artists out there were all a bunch of drunks and drug addicts. But in all seriousness, I would focus on the first handful of tips, such as going out in nature and doing paintings for your friends, before I would delve into the world of psychedelics and alcohol. So there you go, those are some different ways that you can get inspired to make art. If you found this information helpful, take a quick second to like this video. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I have a lot more digital art videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.